And number one may be the fact that 90% of them support passage of a DREAM Act that would allow children who have grown up in this country, who are in school, who serve in the military, a pathway to becoming American citizens. And yet, the Congress has blocked this. You oppose it. Why?
Well, I think there's 90% support for the concept of helping young kids that were brought in this country through no fault of their own, have grown up here their entire lives, are academic achievers or want to serve in the military and would like to stay in the United States legally. There's 90% support for that among Latinos. I think there's 90% support for that among the American people. The DREAM Act itself has problems that has led to that opposition. The first problem with the DREAM Act is we can't get 60 votes for it in the Senate. The second thing is that the DREAM Act itself has certain things that lead to that opposition. For example, it would allow for chain migration. So not only are the kids going to be helped, but they could use that position to then bring in their relatives. And that could be 3-4 million people. So that raises red flags. Here's what I think we should do. We should figure out a way to accommodate them. And there are ways to do that. And we're actively working for ways to do that gets us to 60 votes. Whether it's a visa process that legalizes them and wouldn't prohibit them in the future from accessing the citizenship process, but I've found, unfortunately, in my time here in Washington, is that this is a very powerful issue, and that, in fact, there are those that maybe don't want to solve this, but would like to leave it there so they can use it in the elections.
You're saying Democrats?
Sure.
Saying that you then, in principle, support the DREAM Act?
No, I support the idea behind the DREAM Act. The DREAM Act is currently drafted because it allows for chain migration, because it creates a pathway to citizenship that could potentially encourage illegal immigration. And so I'm actively engaged in working with my colleagues and with outside groups and conservative groups and anyone who will work with me.
Does that distance you from the majority of Latinos in America?
No, I think the majority of Latinos in America look at this issue the way the majority of Americans do.